The U.S. Supreme Court made a notable decision today with wide-ranging effects on Donald Trump's associates who are facing legal challenges. Former Chief of Staff Mark Meadows sought to have his state-level case in Georgia transferred to federal court, which he hoped would lead to a more favorable outcome. But the Supreme Court, in a unanimous decision, rejected this request, ensuring that Meadows' case will remain under state jurisdiction. This outcome holds significant implications not only for Meadows but for other co-defendants involved in similar charges. To recap, Meadows, Trump, and 17 other individuals were indicted under Georgia's RICO statute, accused of conspiring to overturn the 2020 election. Meadows had argued that his actions were part of his official duties as chief of staff, hoping that would justify moving his case to federal court. Both lower federal courts disagreed, concluding that Meadows was acting outside his official duties in this instance. Today's Supreme Court decision reinforces those rulings, meaning his case and those of other defendants in similar situations will stay at the state level. But before we get into the details, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for your support. For Meadows, this ruling leaves him vulnerable to state charges, which cannot be pardoned by a president. It also signals that Trump's other associates involved in election-related legal battles will not easily gain federal jurisdiction as a form of protection, as the court has clarified that election interference efforts don't count as official federal actions. This decision likely impacts other Trump allies with election-related cases, such as alleged fake electors in Arizona and other states, who had also tried to transfer their cases to federal court. The Supreme Court stance suggests that these requests will probably be denied, reinforcing that such cases are primarily state matters and subject to state prosecution. While the Supreme Court has often appeared divided, this unanimous decision hints at a commitment to legal principles over partisan leanings, even for high-profile figures. For Meadows and others, this outcome marks a major setback, emphasizing the limitations of federal protections in these cases. Overall, this decision underscores the importance of state-level prosecutions in election interference cases. With state charges that cannot be pardoned by a president, these cases remain key to enforcing accountability. By keeping the cases at the state level, the Supreme Court has reinforced the role of state courts in holding public officials responsible for their actions. Anyone following these developments, this decision highlights how legal and political accountability is pursued through both state and federal systems.